Oh, so now we got triplets. Wow, that's so funny. Now Steve.
Oh, 3 packs.
Yeah, 3 packs. So this one gets a spider, this one gets a werewolf. There you go. And this one got the squid. Yay! Awesome. Let us know which one you like and if you ever had 2 in one before, like a morning, the twins are away, just having fun.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And this will be a touch.
Got a special delivery for Ryan. Oh, thank you. So what is it? They got some balloons. I think the twins want that. Look at that. Look at her. Thank you. Look at her. She wants it right there. The other one. So now they each have a balloon. They're just waving it around. Yay! Yay! Ryan too. Let's see what's in there. Why are you yelling? Oh, look at the cake. That's awesome. So we got some plates, some napkins, and a card that says Happy Birthday.
Hey, Mom, Dad.
Happy birthday.
First baby trip by herself.
Where are you going? Bring the baby back. She's running away.
Cassette sails over the inline.
Set 30 base. Watch the twist. Hey. Pilot, 64, wait. On the ball.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go.
Now Stidham. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Go! 15, Ronnie. 15. Hey, orbit. Roll out.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. Well-executed 22-yard gain.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
drawing love either. I'm dead.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Stidham on 2nd down. He completes it to Nelson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Go now. 10-2 stop. Recon, 132 fighter. Check it back. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. It got his man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Jackrabbit, come on, ready?
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. But finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 43 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, look three. Hey, Alpha. Snap.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. A good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing and just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Hey, Delta.
I guess you're doing something. I think I understand. Is there a runner doing it? When he goes at it, he goes up, and he do it.
Hey, box drop.
Yeah, he impresses him. That's
Back. Yo.
Second down, Stidham to throw. And that's complete to Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Let's go. He can't throw. Oh, my mom.
Misses the target, incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know other fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Especially you. You get away from you. Oh, if you're not my couple,
I'm your cousin.
y'all would just come or some petty stuff.
No, Jada was.
Exactly, so y'all leave.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's all I play is. Like, be original.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
He got it on the time.
From the gun, Lawrence.
Yeah.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I can't pass this holiday.
Throwing it after the interception. Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He's going to float this one deep right side. He backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And
I heard nothing you just said.
14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Stidham sets to throw on 1st. He sets to fire deep. And he took inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are you going to do? Put a man on
you want to be me so bad.
Like a good pitcher.
Look at this game. This game sucks.
Change your timing. Change your location.
Niggas want to be me so bad. Like, he saw me good outscore. He was trying to do it.
He sees,
like, he's so bad. That just pissed me off. They just want to be me so bad.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham.
Underlay.
Touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Man, he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes you get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
I gotta stop that fat fuck.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Lawrence.
That's a
dive. On the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
I don't know what play to do. I don't know what play to do. I don't know what play to do.
60 or.
Like, going against the Packers so hard to say secondary is godly.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence.
Throw
inside complete. It's Schwartz. It'll be a pickup of 13, but they're still a little bit short as it brings.
I don't know if I go for it. Must punt at 4th and 3. I'll go for it. I hate this fucking shit.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress.
That's a routes, DeAndre.
Multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Right.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Oh, son of my
Again, and down he goes again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I mean, my bag so.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
A little bit on
the gun. Lawrence. Caught by Jones. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Give me a good punt. Give me a good punt.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts, so what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line's got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Go, go. Hey, Haywood. Get it.
On third down, Stidham lets it go for Nelson. Oh, this is taken.
This game is bad.
And they finally take it
This
down.
game is bad. That's no
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Go, go. Check. Check hot route. Shift. Ready?
Now Stidham on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Stidham again here on second and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away.
He's just going incomplete. Like, he's bad. Oh my God, just get that field goal. Like, just get that field goal. I just gotta keep him down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, Stidham. Looking deep for Adams.
Let him catch it. Let him catch it. Let him catch it. No timeout. Let him catch it.
So we're at halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, let's get that shit stick up their nose 3 times
ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Get it.
This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
This play the same, bro. Same as fuck. Damn.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Second and 5. Open man is Galladay, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Screen. Snap.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Oh my God, that pass is terrible.
And it's
I am mad at him. That pass was terrible.
So Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're trying to true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll fight for the football. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Defensively, that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now they try the right side here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Get it.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun.
Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Man.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Let's go.
He'll get this one
Holiday.
Touchdown.
How many touchdowns you got? You got a trait game. You only got 1. But you need 104 more receiving yards. He need 104 more receiving yards, bro. This shit pissing me off.
Kenny Galladay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Receiving yards.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 21-14.
That's a fucking check all the time.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh my God.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I know Aaron Jones got a jukebox and shit. Probably have 50 on me right now. I should be saving niggas. He brand commit, like. I feel like he watching my stream because I didn't got to start running the ball. As soon as I said he ran, I ran the ball the whole game.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Quick throw to Adams on the corner. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Stidham.
Oh my! Oh, I'm so glad he ran the screen. Oh my God, that's stick work. That is stick work. But I'm glad he ran that screen. That's stick work.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all
look at that stretch
downfield.
Stretch.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
Good hit.
He's going to get it across
that
midfield.
I heard that bye.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout.
I heard that hit say bye.
Injured Packer on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Come on, man. Start running.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Start running, boy.
And he'll give it here to
his running back. Oh, he got a stretch. That's all he got.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
He's nothing but stretch. He's nothing.
Third down, they end up getting over 30 yards.
God. Why did that play on? Niggas is nothing but stretch. Like now he do all the stretch formations. God damn.
First down.
You gonna flip to this side? You gonna flip to this side?
On first down, still.
Look at that.
Middle, and And it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. But it'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
I can't guard anything. I'm not sure.
He will be very close to a first down. I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
It's going to be a run. There's going to be too much shit to guard in that shit.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run.
Let's go! You should have kicked the field goal, boy!
He did.
Come on, man. Tee up.
Neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Lions will take over.
Man.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about
Jesus,
the importance of it.
tee up.
4th down. That's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Ty Alexander, you pissing me off.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I had Triangle. I'm losing this game because I'm trying to give him his trade. Because Triangle, I've seen Triangle the whole time. But the fact I'm trying to give this nigga a trade, I'm trying to give him a trade.
Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Great.
15-1. 15-9.
After the interception, here's Stidham.
Yes, sir.
Escape, and he goes down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I don't know how I'm finna do right there.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Look at me. Go.
To throw is Stidham. It's the right side here, complete.
There's too many linebackers on that play.
Packers.
So they died.
For the score. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talks about by land or by sea, right? One by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Bro, I can't do that with this fat bitch right there.
But this one is incomplete.
God damn. What am I supposed to do with a fat-ass bitch right there?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Lawrence. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in.
Like, everybody probably got man up. Like, I'm getting killed in man.
Defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Let's give a big assist to the defense to get the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down. Now Stidham on second down. He completes it to Nelson. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this.
That's all he has. I'm tired of seeing
Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
God.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Stidham. Flush to his right.
Taylor Murray, boy!
Intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
Taylor Murray! Taylor fucking Murray, boy! Let's go fucking crazy in this man!
Score! Touchdown, Lions!
You can't bait me, nigga! Oh, man.
Prater to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Package.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws.
Oh, my God.
To let him get settled back in.
But they told him,
No!
I
I got a pause. Don't change the firing. Oh, my God. I need this nigga. I need that nigga, bro. He's gonna slide up. I need that nigga. Hey, the Agnew playing? Agnew, hey, step up. All y'all slide up. Oh my God, bro.
They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On the ready.
I need that nigga.
Ready.
Now it's Stidham.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Here's Stidham to throw.
You know, on these types of
Yes,
and
sir.
Another interception. Picked off
Get your
near
fast one.
32.
Yes, sir.
That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe try it, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
On the ball.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Man. I kind of just glitched my fucking screen because I can't press mine. God damn me, I can't press mine. I didn't call timeout. God damn, man. Shit again. I can't press now. There you go. Oh my god. That's what I'm throwing all retarded shit.
We go. 60 outlaw. Hey, exit.
To throw on second down. Lawrence.
Intercept.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Now
the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Slam. You got bomber.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Being chased. Under pressure. Too great. And he goes down once more. Preston Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
You don't miss those, baby. I'm about to tell you.
This is good. It
sir,
was running kind of fast there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Sir.
And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach.
I couldn't get Galladay straight because niggas be dick eating.
Yeah, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what?
I
You can
pass
put some
Galladay,
points on the board.
niggas,
That won't beat us.
Alexander on this dig. Everyone on this fucking dig.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He got baited. That's what Pick says. He got baited. Yes, sir.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Prater for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
That played a safety on Galladay.
They have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Damn.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
Yes, sir, Isaiah Rodgers, you 6'4". You 6'4". You 6'4". Yes, sir.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just use the
yes,
calculator.
sir.
I'm worried about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in
I
this
thought I did. Yo, I ain't scared.
they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too
come
hard,
back.
and they
You'll
never
come
get
back.
out of it.
You'll come out.
It's just locked in a really bad run.
Throwing to start the drive.
Oh, we got that like a little second
Kenny
late.
Galladay, the intended receiver.
Like, I want Galladay to get his shit.
42 as they come up.
But like, look at him. Get off of him.
Go.
Like, this nigga is on his dick. Like, look at him. Oh my God.
Throwing again. Lawrence.
Like, he's on his dick.
Down under
Like,
2
that
minutes to
nigga,
go.
I did that motion shit on purpose.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And
Like,
let's see what they
he's
come
really
up with
not gonna get it
offensively
straight
after
because
having
he's on
time
his
to talk
dick.
it over.
Oh, like, he bringing the whole house. You bringing the whole house.
Throwing
Oh, you so cute.
Lawrence.
You so
Catches made by
cute.
Hawkinson, the tight
You
end.
so
Whistles now and a
cute.
timeout.
Oh my God,
Defensively,
you on
right here
my
with
dick.
1:51 left.
God damn.
Here comes the Lions punter now.
Look,
As the
I'll
drive
be
goes
winning with
backwards,
no, I
so
don't
he's
run the
on
ball
to
because
put
it's
it
too
away.
easy. I don't need to run the ball. I don't need to do the stretch.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be taken at the 13. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Damn, I'm packing
About
Dicky
set to
ain't.
get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jamie Collins.
Let's do it again.
Down for a loss of
Let's do it
12
again.
that time.
Oh, I know what you're doing. You think you slick. You think you slick over there.
Now
Think you
Stidham,
slick.
action.
You think you
Now a
slick.
desperation
You
throw
thought
deep
you were
downfield,
slick.
and that is intercepted. Don't say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
Look at the stretch. Look at the stretch. That's the only way he scored because he's so spot. That's the only way he can move the ball if he do a stretch. I'm clapping anything else. You can't. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a spammy stretch. Let's go. One more stretch again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go.
And now it's third down.
Talking about, man.
Lions now going to use the second of their
Also, so I'm taking timeouts in this bitch,
just
man.
one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Go! 8-3. Get the ball. Hey, Charlie. General West.
Oh, bro.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. He can't hang.
Only way people be moving ball, they gotta stretch. Yeah, throw it. Yeah, he was scared to throw it. Oh, he threw it too late. He threw it too
Back to the end zone. Can he get his
late.
feet down? No, it's
Man, have that nigga, man. He had that nigga, man.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Fourth down, here's Stidham. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
I
have
never
a
met
flag
because I did
down.
pass interference.
Let's check in with our referee.
I don't want to.
The
At least
Lions
lay his
turned
ass
away
out
on
if you're going to do
fourth
that,
down.
man.
And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Murder, she wrote.
And that
Murder,
is
she
incomplete, stopping the
wrote.
clock with 5 seconds to go.
Just nail the ball, bro.
Once again,
Yeah, it don't matter if you by 10
23-yard
or
line,
you by 17. God damn, niggas love to keep trying. Niggas love to keep trying.
And that will
Like,
be incomplete.
she just nailed the
They were
ball.
going for a consolation TD, but it
Trey,
was
I don't
not
fuck
to be.
with y'all.
And time is running.